वासुदेवाय
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshur-onnilitam yena Tasmai Shri-gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhisham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuttapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Bhagavatam Tam Sajam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Name Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyava Paschat Desha Tarini He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastuti Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Pranamami Harpriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patinaam Pavanebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna. Welcome everyone to Bhagavad-gita class. So welcome everyone to Bhagavad-gita class. So we are discussing on chapter 2 and we have discussed till verse number 10. So we have seen that how Krishna is chastising Arjuna to fight. He is explaining that as a Kshatriya, being as a Kshatriya family, you belong to Kshatriya family, and you also belong to, you have blood relation with me. So, a Kshatriya should not escape from battle, he should fight. That is the duty of Kshatriya. Now, Krishna here wants to explain Arjuna that uh, being as a Kshatriya, your dharma is fight. You should not run away from the battle. Here we will take the next verse. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha 2.11. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Asocyan Anvasocastam Pragyavadam Shabhasasi Gatasun Agatasumsha Nanu Sochanti Panditaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are white lament neither for the living nor for the dead. So here, Lord Krishna is pacifying Arjuna and trying to explain that Arjuna, being as a Kshatriya, your duty is to fight. So Krishna is chastising continuously Arjuna, talking like a learned man. Arjuna, you are a fool. You are talking like a learned man, but actually you are a fool. Why? Because spiritually you are not a learned man. You have all the knowledge of your bodily relation, that who is your father, who is your grandfather, who is your maternal uncle. So you are just all everything relating with your family members, and uh, you have become now bewildered, and you are unable to fight. So a learned man knows matter. Here, Krishna is the controller of both. Krishna, learned man, knows matter and spirit, and Krishna knows both. Krishna is the controller of both. A learned man knows that he knows matter and spirit, and Krishna is controller of both. A learned man differentiates body and soul. A learned man, the actually who is in knowledge, the who has knowledge, he knows that body and soul are different. We are not this body, we are soul. And soul is eternal. Even if you kill them, you are not actually killing them. You are relieving them from their body. So it is like a garment. Once your garment gets old, you put on new one and you leave the old one. So it is like soul also after killing the body will get another body, because soul cannot be killed and body cannot be saved. Last time we discussed on this that soul is eternal and body is temporary. A learned man knows difference between body, that is the temporary, and soul, that is eternal. So Krishna is saying, do not lament for body, whether it is dead or alive. Then you are learned man. A learned man, the one who is a dhira, has knowledge. He can differentiate between body and soul. So why to lament for a body which is temporary? So anyway, if you kill the body, soul cannot be killed. You are not killing soul anyway. So why you are lamenting when you are killing body? So Lord Krishna is chastising Arjuna and continuously explaining him and trying to differentiate, trying to explain him that there is a difference between body and soul. So don't run behind the body, and you are not able to kill soul. So don't run behind your body, and you have got opportunity. They have incurred sin, they have done sinful activity, so kill them and relieve them from this body. The soul will get another body. Body is born and destined to vanquish. Therefore, body is not as important as soul. Okay, but in the material world, we are looking after body only. We are all hankering behind body. We are trying to save our body. This should not happen. That should not happen. Okay, so all things we are relating with our body. So that is the 2.11. Then in 2.12, Lord Krishna explains the science of soul. 2.12. Nattvevaham jatu nasam na tvam neme janadhipa na chaiva na bhavishyamah sarve vayam atah param. So never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease. So soul is eternal. Even if you kill body, soul will not be killed. Soul will find another body. Okay. So never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. So never was a time eternal. Time is eternal. Arjuna is a spirit soul, all the kings and Krishna. These are all eternal. Body is changing. Only the body is changing. Soul is same. Because anyway, we cannot kill soul. Soul cannot be killed. Okay. So here Krishna has given Prabhupada has given an analogy of bee licking outside honey bar. If there is a bee and there is a bottle, uh, the cap is closed, and bee is trying to lick the honey from outside of the bottle, which is not possible. So in this material world, we are like that. In this material world, we are trying to enjoy, whereas we have to work for Krishna. Krishna is the enjoyer. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. And we as a living entity are being enjoyed by Krishna. So we have to work for Krishna. All our activities should belong to Krishna. Whatever you do, whatever fruit you get, you should offer it to Krishna. Krishna will sanctify it. Krishna will purify it. Then after that you can use it. You can continue. So Mayavadi, that was a non-devotee explanation of Bhagavad-gita is like bee licking honey outside jar. Will never taste actual nectar of it. Krishna keeps the jar closed because of their envious nature. Okay, so this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said in Mayavadi Bhasya, Sunile Haya Sarvana. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has rightly said, Mayavadi Bhasya, Sunile Haya Sarvanash. Okay. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has strictly prohibited, don't hear Bhagavad Gita from Mayavadi. Otherwise, it is as good as not listening. It will, entire thing will be destroyed. Your knowledge will be destroyed. Everything will be destroyed if you hear Bhagavad Gita from Mayavadis. Mayavadis means those who don't belong from parampara, those who don't belong to disciplic succession. So you have to listen Bhagavad Gita from a disciplic succession person, from a authority, from an authorized spiritual guru only, from a devotee. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to associate with devotee. You have to hear from them. You have to inquire from them. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to do. So following points are addressed in this 2.12. Spirit soul is eternally existing, conditioned or liberated. Okay, so spirit soul is eternally. It is there, whether it is conditioned or liberated. It is there. So what is our job? We have to liberate. We have to work for liberation. Because in this material world, we are conditioned. We are hankering behind Maya that we want this, we want to have so much money, we want to enjoy this, we want to lord over on this. This is my property, this is my money, this is my wealth. And we are all hankering behind it like anything. And we want to collect a lot of wealth and and we are not aware what we are going to do with that. Why? Because people are unaware about what for they are here in this world. What is their future? Who are they? Who I am? So all these are totally unidentified. Because of that, they are hankering behind Maya. They are completely entangled in clutches of Maya. What is Maya philosophy? Conditioned state covered by Maya. Liberated state covering of Maya is removed and merged into impersonal darkness. That is the Mayavadi philosophy. That after this they are going to merge into impersonal Brahman. That is their conception. So spirit soul is individual, past, present, future. So spirit soul is individual today, tomorrow, and in the past also it was individual. So Supreme Soul is also individual, we are also individual, and everybody is individual. So living entity is individual, spirit soul is also individual. Defeats Mayavadi philosophy. So it defeats Mayavadi philosophy. Conditions are liberated. Mayavadi philosophy, Mayavadi says that spirit soul is conditioned or liberated. But devotees and Supreme Lord say that spirit soul is individual. It is individual. It was individual in the past. It is individual in the present, and it will be individual in the future. It is eternal. Supreme Personality of Godhead eternally maintaining the jivas, maintaining the jivas, soul, conditions or liberation. So now Supreme Personality of Godhead is responsible for maintaining everyone. Everything belongs to Krishna. And Krishna is who? Krishna is Supreme Soul. Krishna is sitting in our heart as Supreme Soul. Okay, so we have one Super Soul and we have one Soul. So soul and Super Soul. There are two things sitting in our heart. If there is no soul, body cannot be run, body cannot be executed, body cannot do anything. It is like, it is as good as dead body. Okay, so soul is important. Similarly, super soul is also there. So super soul is instructing soul. So whether whether everyone is listening or not, that is important. So Supreme Personality of Godhead eternally maintaining the jivas. So he is responsible for, the super soul is responsible for maintaining soul, and soul is responsible for maintaining the body. If there is no soul, body is as good as dead body. So here soul is maintaining body, and if there is no soul, body is dead body. So Lord Krishna is not under Maya, otherwise the knowledge given by him is useless. And the one who knows that, the one who says that Krishna is, that super soul is not eternal. So whatever Krishna has said is useless then. So Lord Krishna is not under Maya. Okay, Maya is the created by Supreme Lord Krishna. So the one who has created is not entangled, cannot entangle into this. So it is like that. The one who has made rule can may not follow. So the one who makes rule is not for him or her. Okay, it's like, so same way, Supreme Lord has created everything. Aham sarvasya prabhavo, mattah sarvam pravartate. Everything belongs to Krishna. Spiritual energy or material energy, spiritual world, material world, everything emanates from Krishna. Okay, so Lord Krishna is not under Maya. Otherwise, the knowledge given by him is less. So don't consider ever that Lord Krishna is under Maya. Otherwise, whatever he has said, or Bhagavad-gita, you cannot understand Bhagavad-gita ever. You can never understand Bhagavad-gita, what is Bhagavad-gita, because Lord Krishna is, if you consider that Lord Krishna is under Maya, you cannot consider Lord Krishna. Then if he is in Maya, how can he say about Maya that if you are entangled in Maya, it is not good, you can come out from. So the one who is under Maya cannot tell you formula to come out of Maya. Okay, so never ever consider it is a sin to understand Krishna under Maya. Then 2.13, Lord Krishna further describes the soul. So 2.30, Dehinosmin yatha dehe Omaram yavanam dharam Tatha dehantar praptir Dhira sastrana mohyati. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. The one who is in knowledge is not affected by this. Like a child takes birth, grows from young, from boyhood to old age, to youth, boyhood to youth, youth to old age. Same way, soul is same. Soul is not changing. Soul never takes birth and soul never dies. But soul is there inside body. So whether it's a small boy or adult man, the soul is same. In children also same soul, in adult man also same. So the children also understand everything. We should not understand that children are not understand. They are understand. Only the thing is they have less understanding about the Maya. And because of this understanding and because of our how we nurture children, they get entangled into Maya. So in boyhood is also soul, youth is also there the soul, in old age also the same soul, and when after death, when this body vanishes, and the soul takes another body, new body. Okay. So it is like a changing dress, changing a new garment. When a garment gets old, you go for new one. So same way, when your body is destroyed after death, soul takes another body. Okay. So learned man is not bewildered by all these changes because they know that as we change new garment after getting after leaving the old garment, similarly soul also change the body after getting death. So learned man धीरस तत्र न मोह्यति तथा देहांतर प्राप्तिर धीरस तत्र न मोह्यति. The following points are addressed in 2.13. Spirit soul is eternally never changing. Soul is eternal. It never changes. Changes means what? It never takes birth. It never gets old, and it never gets death. There are no changes. And but body belongs to taking birth, growing, byproduct, dwindles, and death. All these changes belong to only this body. Body is always changing. Every second, boyhood to youth to old age, there is no cause of lamentation. But because this is nature. This is the not. This is all creation is made by Prakriti, Supreme Lord, and Prakriti is managed by Supreme Lord. Spirit soul gets next body based on the activities of the karma. So whatever karma, your karma is there. Whatever kind of activity you performed in this life, if you perform devotional service, there are chances that you may get liberated. You may not be your next birth will not come into this material world, and you may go to Goloka Vrindavan Dham. Arjuna should not lament for Bhishma or Drona. Body change as they will get nice based on the current activity. So as you do karma, if you do good karma, you will get next birth will be good, or you may get liberated. You may go to the back to home, back to Godhead. And if your karma is not good, you may get accordingly. You may get so Krishna reciprocates accordingly, according to your karma. If your karma is good, you'll get your next birth will be good. If your karma is not good, your next birth may affect it, and you may get next birth in lower species. So, how many number of species are there? 8,040,000 species are there. 8,040,000 species are there. So, Dhira, a sober man. Dhira means sober person, intelligent person. Those who are familiar, what is body, what is soul. We are not this body, we are soul. Those who are familiar, who perfectly know individual soul, supreme soul, and nature, both material and spiritual. So this here, Dhir person, a sober man knows what is body, what is soul, what is material things, what is spiritual things. Because learned man is involved into devotional service. They have faith in Krishna. If you have faith in Krishna, you are a sober man. You can understand what is body, what is soul. You will never attach to your body. You'll never hanker after your desire that I want this. So all these these are the qualities of a sober man. Never bewildered by changes in the body or day. That is the beauty of a Superman. So the Supermen are basically intelligent person. They know what is body, what is soul, what is material thing, what is spiritual thing. So what is good for me and what is bad for me, because they are already doing the devotional service. They have faith in Krishna. They have faith on Krishna, and they are spiritually connected. They know who am I, and they are trying to find out who am I, what for I am here. Is it anyhow I am related to this material world. What kind of opportunity I have got when I am in this material world? So they might be looking that they are living in material world, but they will not be attached. As and when time comes, they will be liberated because they are learned. They know what is body and soul. They are not hankering after the desire, fulfilling their desire. They are trying to satisfy Krishna. If you satisfy Krishna, your desire will automatically satisfy. So Krishna will not satisfy your desire. You have to satisfy Krishna's desire. Your desire automatically will be satisfied. This is the way how should be done. Then we have text 14 to 15. 2.14 मात्र स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुख दुखदा आगम अपायिनो नित्या सांसतिच्छ भारत. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer season. They arise from sense perception. O scion of Bharata, one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. Oh Arjuna, so like these are happiness, sad, day, night, all these appear like seasons. Okay, so now we have a rainy season, then winter season will come, then summer season will come. Okay, so like it is like changing naturally. In the same way, happiness and distress come and go. Like these seasons come and go. So now these are the sense perception. These are sense perception. We just find out, yeah, now it is raining. So it is the rainy season. Okay, in summer season may not rain or sometimes it rains, but that is the summer season. In winter season, sometimes rain or may not rain, but there are less possibility of raining. So because that is the winter season. Okay, so tolerate happiness and distress. Eligibility for that is the highest eligibility for liberation. You should not be affected by the you should not be affected by the seasons. You should not be affected by the happiness and distress. You should be able to tolerate happiness and distress. So non-permanent arise from sense perception. These are non-permanent. These seasons are not permanent. That summer will be permanent for a year. Winter season will be permanent for a year. Rainy season will be permanent for a year. So these are non-permanent. Same way, it is not if you are happy today, you will be happy forever. It is not like that in the material world. In the spiritual world, if you are happy, you will be happy forever. There is no distress. In the spiritual world, there is no distress. Why? Because you have faith on Krishna. You know who are you. You have already been liberated, and you have been sent to back to home, back to Godhead. So there is in spiritual world there is no distress, only happiness. And that's why Prabhupada says, chant and be happy. What to chant? Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So this is the beauty of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You will be liberated. You will be happy forever. And you will attain to Lord Krishna's abode, where there is no distress, only happiness. Why? Because you have faith on Krishna, you will be serving Krishna, you will be associating with devotee. Everyone in the back to him, back to Godhead, everyone is happy because and they look like Krishna. Everyone in Goloka Dham looks like Krishna because they go to once you go to Goloka Dham, you will possess all the features of Lord Krishna. Okay, so Lord Krishna is so kind, so merciful. So it is His mercy only that we have got opportunity. What we say? We have got ability to speak Bhagavad Gita and you have got a chance of listening Bhagavad Gita. So this is the mercy of Krishna only. There are people, they are hankering behind material things. They are not getting chance to listen Bhagavad Gita, to read Bhagavad Gita. But we are so much blessed that we are listening Bhagavad Gita, we are talking about Bhagavad Gita. Okay? We are preaching about Bhagavad Gita. We are preaching about Lord Krishna. We are associating with devotees. We are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We are meditating on Krishna. So these are all symbol or signs of getting liberation. Okay, if you continue with devotional service, these are part of devotional service. Okay, if you continue this in future, slowly you will feel happiness inside, because this distress comes because of doubt. We have many doubts in our mind. Arjuna has doubt in his mind. Because of that doubt, he has getting many questions. But Lord Krishna, Arjuna is requesting Lord Krishna, please, I have doubt in my inside me. Like you have killed Casey demon, Madhu demon, please kill my doubt out. So this doubt is demon. So please kill this demon from which is sitting inside. Okay, so tolerate happiness and distress. So being unchanged, don't change in happiness and distress. Show your be equipoised. Okay, so because today happiness is there, tomorrow distress may come because you belong to material world, and devotees are also belong to this material world. They are also in material world, but they are not bewildered by happiness and distress. And those who are non-devotees, they say, oh, in distress, they say, oh Lord Krishna, oh how God has given me so much distress in my life. So Krishna gives happiness as well as distress as long as you belong to the material world. You are hankering after your fulfilling your desire. You are not working for Krishna. Okay? So tolerate happiness and distress. Both. That is the basic eligibility for liberation. If you are happy, it is the mercy of Krishna. If you are in distress, it is also mercy of Krishna. But if you associate with devotee, but if you associate with devotee, your you will not be able to remember the distress part. You can easily forget it. You can easily tolerate it. Devotees are also put in distress, but they don't pay attention towards that. They have faith on Krishna, so that's they get the capacity, they get the power to tolerate that distress. And that's why you will find devotees are never in they never show their distress. They are happy always. Why? Because they are chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Okay, so you all please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There is a magic inside that. That Hare Krishna Mahamantra alone can liberate. Lord has given more power in His name than him. Than him in His name has more power. Okay, so happiness, these are happiness and distress. These are they appear and disappear like seasons, summer, rage, and all. So key to Bhagavad Gita: tolerate without being disturbed. If you read Bhagavad Gita, you will get power to tolerate happiness and distress. Okay, so you have to be steady in both equally. So that is the basic eligibility of liberation. So these points are addressed. In charge of duty, one has to tolerate happiness and distress, which arise from sense perception. So these are the sense perception. If you understand in distress that this is the mercy of Krishna, I should get more distress, I should get more sadness, I should get more problem, but it is because of Krishna I am getting only this much. This should be the understanding. And this is the understanding of devotees. If you perform devotional service, you will find many distress. many problems, but you will not be affected by that. Similarly, Kshatriya has to fight with relatives in order to protect dharma. Even if the family is standing in front of you and you are a Kshatriya and they are not following dharma, so you have to protect dharma first, not family. Your priority should be to protect dharma, not family. Because they are adharmi. If they are adharmi, they are not following religion. So what will happen if you will not protect? What will happen? It is going to increase more, which will create problem in society because of entire society will be disturbed. So it will be multiplied. Now today there is one, tomorrow there will be 10, 20. So today you have got opportunity to kill them. Today they are single in number. If you kill them, they will be eliminated from society and our society will be pure. So Arjuna is called as Kaunteya, Bharat. Okay, her is representing two great dynasties. Utti Maharani represents two dynasties. Responsibility. He needs to perform his prescribed duty to fight against a religion. Okay, that's why Lord Krishna is calling him Arjuna as Bharat. You belong to Bharat dynasty and you belong to Kaunteya. Okay, so Arjuna has got responsibility. So if you belong to Raja Bharat, King Bharat, Bharat was a very great king. So you belong to him. You belong to his dynasty. So please remember that you belong to Bharat dynasty. Okay. So being as a Kshatriya, it is your responsibility to kill adharmis. So those who are not following dharma, so they may destroy the religion from the society. So you eliminate them from the society. It is like woman has to cook for family in heat. One has to take cold water shower in the morning in winter. Prabhupada has given two analogies. So it may be summer season. So woman has to cook for family in heat also. Maybe any uh, any kind of heat, too heat in summer season, May, June, you know how much heat is there, but the woman has to cook. So they cannot deny because of heat they cannot cook. And another analogy Prabhupada has given, taking shower with cold water in winter season. In the morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, devotee, they get up and they take bath before performing devotional service, they take bath. Or taking bath is also a part of devotional service. And they take bath in the winter season in December, January. It is too cold. So they get up at 3 o'clock and they take bath. यम हे नाव्यथन्ते ते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभ तम दुख सुखम धीरम सोमृत्वाय कल्पते. O best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress and is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation. The one who is not tolerated, the one who can tolerate happiness and distress both equally is fit for liberation. That is what Krishna wants to tell Arjuna. Then we'll see text 16 to 19. 2.16. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate satah. Ubhayor api drishtontas swa anyos tattvadarsidhi. Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent, the material body, there is no endurance, and of the eternal soul, there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of. So text 16 to 19 tells soul never changes. Material body always changes. Soul is indestructible. Okay, so soul never changes. It changes only body after death. After death of the body, it changes the it takes the new body. And material body cannot be saved. It always changes, right from childhood, small child, then boyhood, then youth, then old age. So what are these? These are the changes. But soul doesn't possess to these changes. Soul is away from these changes. Soul is eternal. So whether it is a child, same soul is there. Boyhood, same soul is there. Youth, same soul is there. And old age, same soul is there. And once it gets death, soul takes go into another body. So soul is indestructible. Tears of truth, personalist and impersonalist. They know what is the truth. Soul is spirit. Soul is eternal, never changes. And material body belongs to matter. Material body belongs to matter. Okay. And it always changes. 2.17. Avinashi tu tadvitti yena sarvam idam tatam vinasham avayasyasya na kaschit kartum arhati. That which pervades the entire body, you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul. So soul is indestructible. The soul pervades the entire body and it's indestructible. Okay, so soul pervades the entire body. What does it mean? If there is no soul, body is like dead body. Body cannot be run, body cannot move. So it is as good as dead body. So symptoms of soul is consciousness. How you get consciousness? If there is soul. If there is no soul, no consciousness. You'll become mad. This consciousness is limited to one's own body, individual consciousness. So, and whereas Supreme Lord belongs to Supreme Consciousness. He belongs to everybody, everybody, every body. And soul belongs to a single body. So, Lord Krishna is Supreme. Lord Krishna is Super Soul. Okay, so Super Soul is taking care of soul. And soul is taking care of body. Okay, if there is no soul in body, body is like a dead body. Then body is dead, no more. Size of soul is 1/10,000th tip of the air. What is the size of soul? If soul is there, then consciousness is there in your body. So one can ask, what is the size of soul? The soul which is handling, maintaining the entire body. Because of soul, there is consciousness in the entire body. You know who are you. Because of soul, you can identify your body. Yes, I am X, I am Y, I am Z. Okay, so but there is no soul, therefore no consciousness. So one will ask question, what is the size of soul? Because soul is maintaining such a big body of a human being. So means what is the size of soul? So in Bhagavad-gita it is written that size of soul is 1/10,000 the tip of the hair. 1/10,000 of the tip of hair. I cannot show you what is the tip of hair, what is the size of tip of hair. But size of soul is 1/10,000 of that tip of hair. The soul is situated in the region of heart and cannot be asserted by any material means because it is soul belongs to spiritual. Soul never gets contaminated. Whatever sin, whatever kind of sin you perform in your material life, but soul never gets contaminated. That is the beauty. The soul is situated in the region of heart and cannot be asserted by any material means because it is spiritual. Soul is immeasurable, very minute. Material body is sure to come to an end. There is no doubt. It's a matter of time. As soon as soul leaves the body starts decomposing. Arjuna therefore must fight. Why you are lamenting for this body? Because inside body there is soul. Soul cannot be killed, I told you. And only though you can see the body, that too also I have already killed them. Only become nimitta matram, become my instrument and just kill them. So Krishna is explaining everything in detail. 2.18 अंतवंत इमे देहा नित्यस्योक्ताः शरीरिणः अनासीनो प्रमेयस्य तस्माद् युद्धस्य भारत. So soul is immeasurable. Soul is minute. The material body of the indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal living entity is sure to come to an end. Therefore, find, O descendant of. So Arjuna is called descendant of Bharata. So big thing because Raja King Bharat was very great. He was a Kshatriya. So when someone now 2.19 Ya enam veti hantaram yastenam manyate hatam ubhautau na vijanito nayam hanti na hanyate. Neither he who thinks the living entity the slayer, nor he who thinks it slain is in knowledge. For the self slays nor is slain. Okay, the soul cannot be killed. That's what soul is 19. 2.19. When someone is killed, body is killed, soul is eternal and hence cannot be slain. And so when someone is killed, you say an XYZ person got death because of so and so reason. So body is killed. Soul is eternal. Soul takes another body. When someone thinks he has killed or is being killed, is not in knowledge. If someone thinks that I have killed him, XYZ person, it is wrong thinking. You have not killed XYZ person, you have killed his body. There was soul inside the body because of which there was consciousness in that particular person. So you have killed only body. Soul leaves that body and takes another body. Like you change your cloth, old garment you leave and new garment you put on. Similarly, soul is also taking another body, new body. However, this does not encourage killing others. If I say you have killed XYZ and someone says no, you have not killed him, how will you feel that? You'll be angry. Yes, but I killed him personally. He is no more. How you are saying that he is not killed? So the one who is learned, the one who is intelligent knows by killing body you have not killed soul. Whereas the one who has killed will be very happy. Yeah, yes, I have killed XYZ person. That is not the right thinking, and it doesn't motivate one to kill others. So in the material world, people think that I have killed XYZ person and they feel happy. This is told in 2.19. 2.20 to 21. Soul is neither born nor dies. Unborn, eternal, ever existing, and prime worth. So it is existing right from first day. Soul. And till today, it has not been killed, not taken any birth, doesn't belong to any kind of changes. It is eternal, unchanged. 2.20. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यं शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. So it is about soul. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Never takes birth, never dies. Nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuya. Neither in past, nor in present, nor in future. Ajo nityam saswatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sarire. So it is ajo. Ajo means the one which cannot be existing forever. Ajo, aja. Nitya saswatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sarire. So it never kills anyone, or it cannot be killed anyone. Both are not possible. It can never kill. If you say that particular XYZ person has killed, it is not possible. So it is the exchange of body only. It is not the activity of soul. Soul never motivates anyone to kill other soul. Whereas body, because of material nature, entanglement, you can do all kind of sin. You can perform all kind of sin. But soul never motivates anyone to kill XYZ person and you will be happy. It is the material entanglement. Because of material entanglement, material attachment, you are feeling that by killing someone, you are feeling happy. So for the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, doesn't come into being. Okay, so soul has never come into being. It is primal, exists from the very first day of creation. Who has created? Everything emanates from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabho mattah sarvam pravartate. Everything belongs to me. Everything belongs to me. Every your spiritual word, material word, whatever you say, everything emanates from me. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad-gita, everything emanates from me. Don't think anything belongs to you. Not a single thing belongs to you. Everything belongs to me. Everything belongs to Lord Krishna. And will not come into being. He is unborn. Who? Soul is unborn, eternal, the one which exists ever existing, and primal. Primal means right from first day, or the first one. Okay, so when this Srishti, the material creation, is done by Lord Krishna, first soul comes into picture. Now the next comes according to the karma, soul takes the another. So these are 8,40,000 species are nothing but these are the residential places. Okay, so now today you can live in one room, tomorrow you can buy a new flat, 1 BHK, then after that you can buy a 2 BHK, after that sometimes you have more money, accumulate more wealth, and you can go to 3 BHK. What are these? You are staying, anyhow you are spending your life. Even a single room, one room kitchen also you can spend your life. Okay, so what actually you are doing? You are changing the body, you can say, from one room kitchen to 3 BHK, 4 BHK, whatever. Same way, we according to our activity, we take birth in 8,040,000 spaces. These 8,040,000 species are what are these? These are the residential places for us. Okay. Then soul is neither born nor died, unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primal. The spirit soul neither takes birth nor dies, unborn, eternal, ever existing, primal, not slain when body is slain. You kill body, but you cannot kill soul. By killing body, you are not killing soul. It is indestructible. It is immutable. How can somebody kill the soul or cause anyone to kill? Soul never kills anyone or causes kill other soul. So transformation of body, birth, remains for some time, grows, produce offsprings, dwindles, and dies. So body belongs to these six changes. What are these changes? Body takes birth, remains for some time, grows, produces offsprings, produces byproduct, dwindles, and dies. So body belongs to these six changes. Soul doesn't belongs to these changes, six changes. Soul is unchanged. Soul is eternal. Soul is primal. Soul is ever existing. Soul is unborn. Soul doesn't undergo such changes, whereas body goes under these changes, these six changes. Always remember what are these six changes? Birth, remains for some time, grows, produces offspring, dwindles, and dies. So our this body belongs to these six changes. And inside body there is soul. This soul doesn't belong to these six changes. 2.21. वेदा विनाशिनं नित्यं या एनम् अजम् अव्ययम् कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कं घातयति हन्तिकम्. O Partha, how can a person who knows the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable kill anyone or cause anyone to kill? So Lord Krishna is trying to explain that soul is eternal. The symptom of soul is consciousness. Right? What is the symptom of, what is the sign of soul? If there is consciousness in the body, it means soul is present. As soon as soul goes away, goes out of the body, no consciousness. Body is as good as dead. So even if we cannot find soul physically in the region of heart, we can understand, perceive by the symptom, that is consciousness. Like sun is covered by cloud. In the rainy season, sometimes cloud cover sun. Actually, cloud is not covering sun. Cloud cannot cover sun. Okay, because of, for some time being, from our eyesight, we cannot see sun. But a small cloud cannot cover such a big sun. That is important. Okay, sun covered by clouds. Soul is full of eternal, full of knowledge and blissful. Currently covered by its desire to enjoy separate from Krishna. Likewise, like cloud covers sun, and we say sun is covered by clouds. Whereas it is not possible that cloud can cover sun. Such a big sun planet, sun god cannot be covered by a small cloud. Similarly, we are covered by desire. We have desire inside that. That's why we are separate. We are living separately from Krishna. And that is the purpose of life. That is the purpose of life. We have to get Krishna. We have to find in this life Krishna, and we can go back to home, back to Godhead. There are two kinds of souls: minute particle soul, that is Anuatma, and super soul, that is Vibhu. So there are two souls. One is Anuatma and another is Vibhu. So Anuatma soul, that is which is inside us. In living entity, there is a soul that is called Anuatma. And super soul is Krishna. Super soul is Krishna, belongs to Krishna, supreme soul. So super soul belongs to Supreme Lord Krishna. So that is Vibhu Atma. So super soul is Vibhu Atma. So there are two kinds of soul. The consciousness of super soul is different to that of particle soul. Soul is part of super soul. Super soul knows about past, present, and future all the time, whereas particle soul subject to forgetfulness. So super soul belongs to Supreme Lord Krishna. So Supreme Lord Krishna can remember past, present, and future, all three. But soul belongs to forgetfulness. Soul forgets. Whereas soul was existing in the past, present, and future. Soul is also eternal, super soul is also eternal. Whereas, but soul is known as Anuatma and super soul is known as Vibhuatma. So this is the difference. Soul cannot, soul belongs to forgetfulness, cannot remember past, present, future, whereas super soul can remember past, present, and future. So Krishna in the battlefield telling Bhagavad-gita to Arjuna. So Krishna says that we, I and you both are eternal. We were in the future also. But being as Lord, Supreme Lord, I can remember everything, past, present, and future. But you cannot remember because you have soul inside, and I belong to super. So violence has its utility. Manu Samhita says murderer should be killed, otherwise will suffer in his next life. Similarly, fighting under direct order of Krishna is not violence. Surgical operation is meant for current, not curing, not killing. So there is one good example given. So violence has its utility. Manu Samhita says murderer should be killed, otherwise he will suffer in his next life. Okay. So now in court, what happens? Suppose there is a killer, murderer is given punishment, given as punishment that death sentence. So here judge is not at fault that he is giving death sentence to a particular person. Whereas he is a murderer, he is getting punishment, so he doesn't have to suffer in his next life. In this life only his sin will be finished. Otherwise he will suffer in the next life. So if the murderer gets death sentence because of some reason, because of murder, so he should accept it and accept that death sentence. So that is good for him only. That is good for him only. And there is a surgical operation is meant for curing, not killing. Okay. So if surgical operation is performed some bad region, then it is bad. But surgical operation which doctor performs in hospital, they perform for good reason. Okay. So they perform it for curing the patient. Another example, suppose that there is a knife. So a knife is used in surgical operation for good thing, for to cure patient. But if the same knife can be used at wrong place, then that is not good. (2.22) वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old ones and useless. So like we change our clothes, same way soul changes body. Changing dress, same as changing body. Two birds sitting on tree, soul and super soul. So soul and super soul both are inside our heart. But soul is performing, soul is enjoying, and the other super soul is just watching. And as and when required, giving instruction to soul that don't do this. This is not good. This is good. Do this. Okay. So if soul listens, then it's okay. If doesn't listen, then super soul, being as a observer, will not say anything. So changing body is compared to changing of garments when it comes old and useless. Individual soul is transferred to another body by the grace of super. So it is the super soul who is responsible to give another body to soul according to karma. The super soul, being a friend of the soul, eternally fulfills the desire of the friend. So soul and super soul both are friends. One is observer and one is enjoyer. So super soul is observer and soul is enjoyer. So soul is enjoying and super soul is just observing and giving instruction what is bad, what is good. So it is up to soul to listen or not. Accordingly, because this is the order of Krishna. This is the order of Krishna. If soul doesn't perform, his activity will be affected. And because of that activity, bad activity, the next birth will be affected. So Arjuna is advised by Lord Krishna not to lament for the changes of the body of Bhishma and Drona, since they will be cleansed from the reaction of all the activities of the present body and will get fresh new body. 2.24. नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेद्यं तापो न शोषयति मारुतः. The soul can never be cut to pieces. Nainam chindanti sastrani. Na enam chindanti sastrani. Na enam dahati pavaka. Na cha enam kledyan tapo. Na shoshayati maruta. The soul can never be cut to pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire. Na enam dahati pavaka. It cannot be burned by fire, nor moistened by water. Na enam kledyan tapo. Nor withered by the wind. Na shoshayati maruta. It cannot be withered by air, wind. Soul cannot be cut by weapon, burned by fire, withered by wind, moistened by water. Eternal soul cannot be destroyed by weapon. Cannot be destroyed by weapon. Burned by fire, moistened by water, withered by wind. So it is not affected by anything. Soul is so strong, ever existing. So sparks of fire compared to soul separated. So like soul is separated from body. If you kill body, soul will be separated. And from fire you can see sparks come out. So spark is part and parcel of fire. Similarly, soul is there in the body. So once body is burned, body is dead, cut by weapon, burned by fire, withered by wind, moistened by water, soul will, and body is there. No more body is there, the soul will another perform searching operation for another body. According to activity, according to karma, will get new body. So all kinds of weapons, swords, flame weapons, rain weapons, tornado weapons, etc. are unable to kill the spirit soul because it is spiritual. Soul belongs to spiritual. So soul cannot be killed. Soul is ever existing. Soul is primal. Soul is eternal. Soul never takes birth. It is unborn. So individual souls are eternally part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. Soul is part and parcel of Supreme Soul. It is not that the individual soul is cut from the Supreme Soul. Okay? So soul is part and parcel of Supreme Soul. So how it can be cut by any weapon? It is not possible. So when the individual soul is liberated, it doesn't merge into super soul. Once it will be individual only. So it is individual forever. It is eternal. It is individual. Everyone is individual. It doesn't get merged into super soul. It is not that the individual soul is cut from the Supreme Soul. Okay, it is like a spark come out of from fire. So spark is part and parcel of fire only. If you touch spark, what will happen? You will get burned. Okay, it is hot. You cannot tolerate it. It is like fire only because it comes out from fire. So spark is part and parcel of fire only. Okay. So here soul has been compared with sparks of fire. So spark and fire, soul and super soul. So spark is part and parcel of fire. Similarly, soul is part and parcel of super soul. So we'll stop here. Any query? Can anyone any has question? Any doubt? Any suggestion?